is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you and welcome to Blockbusters, the brand new general knowledge quiz game in which we give away a whole list of magnificent prizes. And the prizes are given to contestants between the ages of 16 and 18. And not only to the contestants, to the schools which they come from as well. It's the whole purpose of the game. And if you've been watching this week, you'll know that two young ladies, two very impressive young ladies, Verity and Ruth, have managed to surge through to what we know on the contest as a gold game. Now, they've done a gold run 3 times. They're going to their 4th now, so they know what it's about, but you might not. So let's have a look at the board, just to recap. It's a board which is divided into sections, compartments, or units, as we call them, and there are letters in each unit. Now, those letters are the initial letters to the answers of the questions which I shall be setting. The aim of the game is for Ruth, in this case, to get across the board and make that connection gold to gold in an easy way like that, or one of the more difficult ways like that. It doesn't matter how she does it, as long as she does it. And if she does it, she collects one of the major Blockbuster prizes. If she doesn't, she gets at least £10 for each correct answer. Well, we'll find out what the major prize is later on, if she makes that connection. But let's say hello again to Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Ready to do your gold run?
Yes, thank you.
Then let us please put you on the hot spot. Ruth, let me just remind you, 60 seconds you've got. If you make that connection, you get a major prize. If you don't, you get £10 for each of the questions you answer correctly. The condition is you do it in 60 seconds, and that 60 seconds is timed from the moment you give me the initial letters on the left-hand side that you want to start with. It's all yours.
BD.
An engaged girl used to collect stuff for her first home in this.
Pass. AMOS.
A very long time might even be never.
Pass. ATG.
What people called Queen Victoria's consort?
Albert the Great.
No.
Pass. JS.
Work by Mozart that bears a planet's name.
Pass. DOI.
Enacted by Congress on July the 4th, 1776.
Pass. TWAO.
Radio 4 News at lunchtime.
The World at 1.
Correct.
OKC.
A merry old soul entertained by 3 violinists.
Pass. PT.
Theory of the movements of the Earth's crust.
Pass. WC.
WC. And before we could get to WC, time ran out. Now, that 60 seconds was over. You've won yourself £10, but you have in fact passed on quite a number of them. The questions you passed on were work by Mozart that bears a planet's name, Jupiter Symphony. An engaged girl used to collect her stuff for her first home in this, bottom drawer. A very long time might even be never, a month of Sundays. What people called Queen Victoria's consort, Albert the Good. PT, theory of movement of the Earth's crust, plate tectonics. OKC, a merry old soul entertained by 3 violinists, Old King Cole. And DOI, finally, enacted by Congress on July 4th, 1776, Declaration of Independence. Ruth, I am sorry, but thank you very much indeed. Why I should be sorry, I don't know. I mean, they say you can't win all the time, but by goodness, they've won enough on this show. Verity and Ruth have amassed £280 each so far, as well as a 12-inch portable TV and radio cassette each, video recorders for the school, and 25 driving lessons each. So that's not bad. They've been with us now for the 3rd day, and we are going to meet the person who may just stop it all. Let's meet the next contestant who's going to play Blockbusters. James, welcome. Are you filled with trepidation?
Yes.
Yes, I thought you might.
It's a daunting
yes.
prospect.
Well, it is indeed, but everybody has to stop at one time or another, and this could be it. Where do you come from, James?
Birmingham.
Birmingham?
I'm at the King Edward's Camp Hill School in Birmingham.
Aha. We asked the girls their interests, and those who are with us Monday and Tuesday know that, but we don't know anything about yours. Do you have interests outside school?
Yes, I'm quite interested in the church activities, photography, acting.
Crumbs.
Sort of thing.
Quite a lot, right across the board.
Yes, I.
OK, looking forward to this game?
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be fun, I think. But for those of you who don't know what it's all about, let's do a very quick recap, because we've been going now since Monday, it's now Wednesday, and one or two of you might have joined us for the first time. So let me recap on the board. Here it is again. The way the game works is that the girls have to make their way across the board, left to right, blue to blue, in a simple way, like that, for instance, or, as an example, in a more complicated way like that. While all this is going on, our new contestant is going to work his way down the board, white to white. He has slightly less of a distance to go, which balances things up. That's the more complicated way. The other, of course, was the simple. The games are played in threes. It's best of three. And, of course, the team that wins two out of that three go into the gold run, which we've just seen. So, those are the rules. We've met the contestants. Let's get together and play Blockbusters. You get the chance, contestants, of course, to choose the letters later, but the first letter is always chosen for us. It's P, and here we go. What P is demonstrated in the statement, the Egyptians received a check on the bank of the Red Sea, which was crossed by Moses? Very complicated, that one. I'm sorry I didn't repeat it, but one doesn't in this game. Punning, or pun, is the answer. P, and we have another P question. What P do mice do when the cat's away? Quick.
Play.
It is so tempting to shout it out.
Sorry.
Yes, it's OK. You went for the button, but you didn't get there quite quickly enough. Verity got there first.
Play.
Yes, Verity, play it was, indeed. And where do you want to go next?
D, please.
D. So you're going right across the board. D is the question. Buttons, please, everybody. What D sang Mellow Yellow and Hurdy-Gurdy Man? Crumbs, you can't be as young as that, surely. Donovan is the answer. Donovan. Let's go for another D. What D turned into a tree to escape Apollo? Daphne was the answer to that. We've got plenty of Ds left. Looks as though we're going to need them. What D is the popular name for Sirius, the brightest star in the firmament? That's Ruth?
Dog star.
Dog star's right. Well done. OK, Ruth, where now?
G, please.
G to make the connection on the right-hand side. Let's see if you can. Don't forget you can block her, James. What G is the name of a district in the Caucasus, a sweet Miss Brown, and a southern state of America? Yes, James.
Georgia.
Georgia is correct. Well done. And from sweet Georgia Brown to your next choice.
O, please.
You want to go to that top one, O, to make your connection at the top of the board. What O is a vegetable also used to make a yellow dye? How many vegetables can you think of beginning with O? Onion is the answer. Yes. Bit late. Sorry. Here we go. What O is what you pour very, very slowly into mayonnaise? Yes, Ruth?
Oil.
Oil is the right answer. Good. And it's your choice.
B, please.
B. Right. What B are people of the West Pyrenees who are separatists? Yes, James?
Basque.
Basques is right. Well done. Nicely blocked, and it gives you another white. Where next?
H, please.
H, the connection at the top again. What H ordered the massacre of the innocents? Yes, Ruth?
Herod.
Herod is right. Well done. It is turning into an interesting board, isn't it? Where do you want to go, Ruth?
N, please.
What N is a songbird or a famous... Yes, Ruth?
Nightingale.
Nightingale's right. Well interrupted, yes. I was going to say a famous pioneer nurse, but you probably guessed that. Now where?
T, please.
T. OK, let's go for T. Well, so to speak. Now, what T is a bicycle made for two? Whee! Everybody goes for the button, but you got there first, Ruth.
Tandem.
Tandem is correct. Well done. Now, there's that blue flashing. That means there's one unit to go to make that connection, unless it's blocked by Edward. So which one are you going to choose?
M, please.
Yes, I thought you might. M. OK, here we go. What M is the name of the Roman god of war? No, you didn't do it, I'm afraid. Verity did? Yes.
Mars.
Mars is right, yes. Well done, that's close. That is indeed a blockbuster. I was going to say, and of the red planets, but you didn't need me to say it. Well, there we go again. It puts your prize up to £315 each. James has got £10, and we're going into the second game of the three. James, you've got to do well on this. I don't want to worry you, but you have got to do well on this one, OK? Girls, you ready? Well, so are we. So let's look at the board for the next game as we come up for the second game of three, and the letter to choose is M. M starts us off. Here we go. What M is the lace veil worn by Spanish women over the head and shoulders? Yes, James.
Is it the mustache?
No, it's not, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm putting the question again. What M is the lace veil worn by Spanish women over the head and shoulders? You raised your hand, Ruth. Yes.
Mandilla.
Mantilla is right. Well done. That gives you a start right at the top left-hand corner of the board. The board's yours.
J, please.
J, OK. What J was an American general nicknamed Stonewall? Stonewall Jackson, it was. Stonewall Jackson. Another J coming up. What J are the most important veins in the neck? Yes, they all three twitched. And again, Ruth got there first. Your reactions are good. What are they?
Jugular vein.
Jugular veins, they are indeed, yes. So, number 3.
B, please.
B? OK. What bee lay in state in Moscow in November 1982? And it's, yet again, it's Ruth.
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev is right. Well done. That's 3 in a row. There you go.
R, please.
Ah, yes, right. Let's see. What R was the organisation in France during the World War II? Yes, Ruth?
Resistance.
Resistance is right. Well interrupted. Yes, it was in other countries too, and they fought the occupying forces, but you didn't need to be told. Right, now, what do you want to go for?
G, please.
G? What G was Catesby's 1605 plot? Too late, James. So, see if you can get this one. Either of you. All of you. What G is a glove thrown down? Yes, James.
Gauntlet.
Is absolutely right. Well done. Has the rot set in, we ask ourselves? There's a white block there which has stopped that blue connection. We'll be finding out what happens next in just a moment. Come back to us.
Number 13. That's unlucky.
It's been a difficult year for our family. We're finally going through my Tom's things. I want to make him proud, and that starts by helping protect our kids the way he always had.
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance.
Hi, I'd like a quick quote.
No problem. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. We guarantee your premiums will never go up, 100% of claims will be paid, and that you'll speak to a real person in the UK.
That's great.
UK residents aged 50 to 80 are guaranteed to be accepted. Depending on your age, you can get a cash payout up to £10,000. Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a free £135 gift card and free 24/7 GP advice and health services.
That money could help with debts or my funeral costs. I'll do it.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free quote today, call our UK team on 0800 158 552 or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
The UK's first human heart transplant has been completed, supported by the British Heart Foundation.
We were a noisy generation, but it might be something quiet we do that becomes our greatest legacy. Leave a gift in your will to the British Heart Foundation and fund groundbreaking research that could help save millions of lives. Search BHF Wills.
Our pets have been right by us, so we do right by them. With Bella and Duke Raw Pet Food, we thank them. Not just a life well lived, a life well loved. Get access to our free 24-hour video vet service, plus 50% off your first box of nutritious raw pet food when you order online at Bella and Duke.
Hello, fridge flirt. With Deliveroo, you can get the groceries you want now. Now. Monday is all fresh and green.
Smashing!
But on Thursday, you want a treat. On Friday, you whip up a feast for the family. Yes, chef! Sunday is all about the microwave. What mood will tomorrow bring? Groceries delivered from your favorite supermarkets and local shops in as little as 20 minutes. Deliveroo. It's all on your doorstep.
Playing bingo at Tombola is about being part of our community and having fun. And to keep it fun, most of our players use our safe play tools to set their limits and stay in control.
I've got a weekly deposit limit just so I can keep within my own budget.
The app and the site just gives you so much support, like your limits and everything.
Keep it fun, chat with friends, and play safely at Tombola.
What doing?
I'm on clearscore.com, Moose, looking at personalised loan recommendations. I'm thinking of popping a question.
But I love you.
Legs 11. Are you sure you've got enough room there?
Welcome back. And if you think you've had a nervous time there at home waiting to see what happens, think what the contestants have been like here in the studio. I haven't noticed any of them biting their nails. You don't go in for nail biting, do you? There are a certain number of damp palms, I feel, amongst you all. Let me just recap, for those of you who've just joined us. We are in the midst of the most exciting game in which the girls, coloured blue, are streaking across the board. They almost made a connection on the right-hand side. It was blocked by our friend James here, and he's about to choose the next letter. James, it's all yours.
The letter A, please.
The letter A, right up at the top right-hand corner. What A was the connection between Japan, Germany, and Italy? Yes, James?
Alliance.
No, it's not the right answer. I'll have to repeat the question to the girls. What A was the connection between Japan, Germany, and Italy? Yes?
Axis.
Axis is right. Yes, it's right. And it means that you just need one more square to make that connection, yet again. So where are you going to pick?
T, please.
Verity picks T. And this is the question. What tea is a vari-coloured design for woolen cloth, closely associated with the clans of Scotland? Yes, it's that easy, but you've got to be quick. Verity got it again.
Tartan.
Tartan is right. Well done. And that's the gold run. Well, indeed, 2 out of 3, and that means it's another gold run, the 5th that the girls have been in for, and that's very significant, as we'll be hearing in just a moment. First of all, it's our sad duty to say, or mine at any rate, to say goodbye to James, who has in fact earned himself £15, as well as, of course, that beautiful dictionary, the leather-bound Blockbuster dictionary, and a Blockbuster sweatshirt. So, James, give my regards to Birmingham, and thank you very much. Well, now, girls, as we know, the gold run is played alternately. It was Ruth last time, so Verity, this time it's you, yes? OK. Well, in case you don't know, there at home, what happens now is that we go in for a gold run, which is one of the major prizes on Blockbusters. It's a major prize, and it really is a very big prize, because it is the 5th one in a row. And the gold run only extends to 5. The girls, after this, if they win or if they lose, will have to bow out. But what they bow out with, we've yet to find out. So let's have another brief look at the board. And you see there are multiple letters instead of single ones. That means multiple word answers. The connection, the gold run, has to be made from left to right, like so, in a simple manner perhaps, or in a rather more complicated way, anywhere on the board. It could be that, for instance. But the essential thing to bear in mind is that that gold connection, which brings forth a major prize on Blockbusters, has to be made in 60 seconds. And the person who's going to make it, or not, as the case may be, is Verity. It's your turn, Verity. And this is a rather special one, so will you allow us, for the last time, in fact, to put you on the hot spot? So, Verity, you're on the hot spot. The connection has to be made in 60 seconds, left to right. If it's not made, you get £10 for each correct answer. And the timing starts from the moment you tell me the initial letters you wish to start with in the left-hand column. It's all yours.
MHT.
Where Alice dined with the Dormouse.
Mad Hatter's Tea Party.
Correct.
HI.
Another name for Lindisfarne.
Pass. TW.
Irish bank clerk turned DJ.
Terry Wogan.
Correct.
YS.
Beatles U-boat.
Yellow submarine.
Correct.
PF.
Goes with Pennywise.
Pass. JTB.
Came before Jesus.
John the Baptist.
Correct.
SS.
Flattery or a kind of detergent.
Pass. WR.
Hot cheese on toast.
Welsh rabbit.
Correct, and that's the gold one. Well, Verity, congratulations. Amazing performance. It is the last one, and I'll be explaining why in just a moment. But first, we've got to hear what that amazing prize is going to be.
Well, Verity and Ruth have won for themselves the trip of a lifetime. They'll sail from Southampton across the Atlantic on the last of the great superliners, the QE2, enjoying the style and luxury for which is renowned throughout the world. On arrival in New York, they'll stay at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, which towers above the excitement and glitter of this amazing city. After 2 days of sightseeing, with the opportunity to visit the Statue of Liberty, Times Square and the Empire State Building, they'll return across the Atlantic on Concorde at twice the speed of sound before touching down at London's Heathrow Airport. And as a travelling experience, that's a blockbuster.
Well, fantastic. Absolutely incredible. Come and join me on the hot spot. Come on. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Girls, we can only say congratulations. It's probably one of the most superb prizes to be won by anybody on television. You're getting £345, 12-inch portable television radio cassettes, you've won video recorders for the school, you've got 25 driving lessons each, and you've got that amazing trip. Can I finally wish you the very best of luck, because we have to say goodbye to you. The 5th gold run is the limit on this particular show. Can I finally wish you, Ruth, all the very best, because I know you want to be a musician. You want to play the oboe, isn't it? Well, let's hope you succeed in doing that. And you're going on to university, aren't you, Verity? Well, good luck with that. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Well, what an incredible situation. It is an odd situation. It's a unique one as far as this game's concerned, because not only do the girls go back home to Felixstowe with all those prizes, but they leave us with no players at all. So it's time for us to introduce you to 3 new contestants who want to play Blockbusters. James, you first. How far did you have to come, James?
I came from Brighton.
Oh, good run, up from the south coast. Where do you go to school?
Varndine, 6th form.
Mm-hmm. What are you studying at the moment?
Computer studies, mathematics and religious studies.
Doing well?
No.
You may do all right tonight. We just can't tell.
Hopefully.
It's one of those games. What are your interests apart from school?
Old coins and punk music.
Old coins and punk music.
Yes.
Good contrast. Now let's meet the girls. Your interest, Karen?
I'm interested in drama and reading.
Drama and reading. And Catherine?
I like drawing and drama and pop music.
Quite a selection. You and James should get together, compare pop to punk. Anyway, what's your school? That's the important thing.
We go to Haberdashers Girls' School.
Haberdashers. Well, jolly good. I ask your interests because, as I've mentioned once before on the programme, that could well tie in with some of the prizes they may be winning on the game itself. So, having spoken to you about that, you've seen the game, we've all seen the game, so let's go into the first of 3 new games of Blockbusters. Hands over the buttons, M we start with, and off we go for the first in a set of 3. What M is the name of a Polish dance in 3 time, many of which were composed by Chopin? Well, that's a good start. Mazurka was the answer to that one, so let's go for another M and see how we get on. What M is the word for the state of being married or the rite of marriage? Yes, Karen?
Matrimony.
Matrimony is right. Good start. Right in the middle of the board. So you choose, Karen.
S.
S, certainly. No problem. It's this one. What S, I'm sorry about this question, what S is the colourless, normally alkaline liquid found in the mouth called spit? Karen again.
Saliva.
Saliva is correct. Well done. And you again.
C.
C. Of course, you can confer briefly on the choice, but you can't on the answers. What C is a very accurate timekeeper? Yes, James?
Clock.
Clock is right, but it needn't necessarily be very accurate. I'm afraid I must pass the question over to the girls. The answer's chronometer. Chronometer is the answer to that one, and we go for another C. What C are the small crowns worn at coronations by... Yes, Karen?
Coronet.
Coronets is right. Well done. That's 3 in a row. And one more.
R.
R we go for? Here we are. What R is a garden implement for flattening lawns? And it's Karen?
Rake.
And it's not a rake. What about you, James? A garden implement for flattening lawns or is a huge ocean wave? Yes?
Roller.
Roller is right. Well blocked. And that is where we leave it for today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow. It's been an exciting show today. It could be just as exciting tomorrow. Why not join us and find out? For now, goodbye.
Give us a clickety-click if you can still hear us. Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.
Please, can you send someone out? The poor thing is so skinny, I don't think he can walk. Oh, the poor thing. This is awful.
OK. Let me take an address.
Today, the RSPCA will answer around 3,000 calls about animal cruelty and neglect.
It's just completely unacceptable, isn't it, mate?
Today, we will need to take over 230 animals into our care. Today, we urgently need your help to save them. Please call 0800 121 4219. Every minute of every day, animals are suffering heartbreaking cruelty and neglect. Every day, our team works tirelessly to save them. A gift of just £2 a month will help us do even more. Answer more calls, rescue more innocent animals, and provide more life-saving treatments. But today, animals are suffering terrible abuse and neglect. Help us save them.
He's just been left tied up, I think. Poor thing's got no hair on him. He's in a terrible state.
Today, please call 0800 121 4219 or text TODAY to 70545 and give £2 a month. That's 0800 121 4219. Thank you.
At Wren, your dream kitchen is no longer just a dream, because you can get up to 60% off fully built kitchen units and up to 7 years interest-free credit. Plus, in our famous winter sale, a Neff dishwasher is just $149. But hurry, the famous winter sale ends Wednesday. This is luxury for all, affordable for all. This is the Great Renovation.
Labara keep the costs low by not having fancy sets and scenery or A-list actors. So that's why they hired me, Matt from Macclesfield. You see, with Labara, it's the same reliable network, flexible monthly plans, with prices starting from just £5 a month!
Labara. Smarter.
Smarter.
Which would you gift? This afternoon tea with Prosecco? Or this one from Woucher? Woucher. Shop now, give wow.
Our pets have been right by us, so we do right by them. With Bella and Duke raw pet food, we thank them. Not just a life well lived, a life well loved. Get access to our free 24-hour video vet service, plus 50% off your first box of nutritious raw pet food when you order online at Bella and Duke.
Who can step on the truth and avoid the porkies? Ross Kemp is our host for Bridge of Lies, weeknights at 7, new on Challenge.
You've made us wait long enough. What's your final answer? Mecha Bingo Online, sponsors of Challenge.